Hello everyone and welcome back to the next episode of Prophecy of Pendor Mountain Blade Warband, where we are about to take on Maris Imperator with some of our lords and other bands with us, and that looks okay, but then you turn the camera around. Oh look, they're all charging for Maris Castle. But let's start with Maris Imperator first here. Once we can deal with him... No, he doesn't want to make peace. Deal with him and then we'll deal with everything else afterwards. But this might be a tough fight. So let's use this hill. We've got the Mighty on Banneret with us, so that's pretty useful. Infantry here. Archers here. Cavalry over on this left flank, please. I'm concerned that we are going to run out of momentum against the Empire. I could really do with the Dread Legion turning up outside Maris Castle. That'd be very helpful. Of course they won't. The Dread Legion only seems to turn up when I don't want them to. Infantry here, let's just move along a bit. We don't have that many archers here on the field, but hopefully that will change. But also, if we manage to get out Maris Imperator, that's 25,000 dinars, which will keep our mercenary band going a little bit longer, which would be very worthwhile. I'd almost be willing to let them have Maris Castle for peace. That's not really how peace works in this game. So you can't just offer a castle for peace. There's no real negotiation or ways to negotiate during this. Infantry can charge now as well, because they're a little bit slow at the moment. And I want to take advantage of their lack of momentum. Especially as there's some very strong cavalry here. And we want to be dealing with them as best we can. Deal with you. Tail that Empire Knight. I think that's the majority of the cavalry dealt with. Let's pull back. How are we doing? Not great. But we do need to take him out because he's just proving problematic overall. Empire Mortal dealt with. Good. Pull back because he's going to throw something at us. Cavalry can now recharge in, same with infantry. Let's just stay a little bit further back. Who did we get stuck on? We got stuck on a horse. I don't know if we'll be able to really take on all those troops outside Maris, but my hope is with this at least we can keep the Mighty on Banneret paid for another couple of weeks. It is worth saying that if we lose all our castles and all our forces, I will just resign the series there, because I'll see that as kind of the end of our kingdom. And that means, well, yeah, that's it really. I honestly thought we were doing quite well, but clearly not. Excuse me. Oh, there's a lot of knights here. That's concerning. I guess we'll let the archers charge now. Let's see you coming for me. Just have to scratch my head in the meantime. There we go. I'm hoping that once we deal with the really tough troops at the top of the kind of party of King Ulrich, the rest won't be too bad. Maybe the best thing would be to go find another. Would be to go find like a minor faction nearby with an army. Let me get some prisoners from. Maybe down in Sez there might be a Snake Oil army we can take on, which isn't the Dread Legion, so it may not be as strong. We might still have a lot of troops for us to take. That's something worth considering, actually. These earlier stages of being kingdom are the hardest. Once you're a fully established kingdom with a lot of troops, it becomes a lot easier to deal with everything. But that's not the case at the moment. Because I imagine as soon as we make peace with the Empire, if we make peace with the Empire, we'll then be at war with Cylon again. We are losing quite a few troops here, but we've got some reinforcements coming in, that's good. No, thank you. Oh, let's take you out, you're a concern. Mr. Shadow Wolf. I'm not enjoying fighting them on their terms up the hill here. So I want everyone to pull back on me. We're pulling back to our own lands. Let them come to us a little bit. At least most of our troops are being knocked out, not killed. It's better than nothing, but it's not spectacular anyway. But yeah, we're going to bring our troops back. So any reinforcement waves benefit us, not them so much. I think that's a wise decision. Because their infantry are doing a lot better than ours are at the moment. Cavalry charge, infantry charge. Archers move up here. You can see it's a bad fight when our horse is almost dead, given how much health he normally has. Please don't shoot me. I can see you trying to shoot me there. Nope. Don't get stuck on that horse. Take you out. The problem is we're not recruiting any prisoners from King Ulrich either, because I know he doesn't have any. Oh god, no, he doesn't hurt. Fine. We've knocked out about half his troops so far, so that's not terrible. It's not great either. It's an almighty scrum down here. We're losing quite a few miles on heavy cavalry, but you know, what can we do? We need to take out King Ulrich here, and then we need to go find someone else to attack, because we'll lose Maris Castle again, I would imagine. I'm not sure what else we can do. We won't be able to defend Maris Castle with our current strength. Especially as Maris Castle is only just being taken over by us. I'm not thrilled by these crossbowmen and archers up on the hill. That could be dangerous. They've definitely got the advantage in terms of map terrain when they're charging down on us, but what can you do? That being said, I think we've dealt with all the tough troops now. We're just into kind of more everyday mid-tier troops. I mean, still dangerous, of course, but nowhere near as troublesome as the top group of soldiers that King Ulrich, King Ulrich, whereas Imperator uses. I'm not thrilled by how much heavy cavalry we're losing. I'd actually rather they stay alive and we lose troops from our vassal lords, just because the modern heavy cavalry is so very useful. I don't know if they're wounded, just we're losing a lot to death as well, which I'm not thrilled by. We just need to get out of this hill and charge them ASAP. They probably still have one more reinforcement wave in them, I would think. We're definitely winning, it's just we're winning at a cost that may not be reasonable enough for us to continue. Okay, well this will be the end of King Ulrich's army for now. I really hope we take him prisoner, so I can send him back. I mean, I would like to actually keep him prisoner so his troops aren't on the field, But I don't know if I can spend the time to get back to White Stag to drop him off, is my problem. And therefore I'd rather sell him and so he doesn't run away like Livius Dux did in the previous episode. 41 renown, you're my prisoner, thank you. Take all this. Throw away some of this less useful stuff. Can't take you, but we can probably drop off some less interesting prisoners for some more interesting ones. Because we want to make as much money off our prisoners as possible. They will keep us going. Guardian Empire Knight, Mortals, Shadow Wolf will take, and then the rest will just go as normal. There we go. Yeah, Maris has been besieged by Kara's Ducks. Really do with having the Dread Legion turn up. I don't think they will. We might be able to draw 1 or 2 troops away at a time. Lord Antonius wouldn't be a bad start. Hello there. 218 versus 263, but we do have the mine and banneret with us. This is a horrible location to start. Back up the hill quickly. Let them come across the river, not us. Infantry here, archers here. Cavalry a bit further down, please. Still got quite a few mine on bannerets, that's good. Oh, I didn't mean to send that far away. Goodness me, come back. Infantry, move forward slightly. Our archers are there, fine. Looks like they're not going to charge in at us, annoyingly. I don't really want to send a mine and banneret to his death. Where's a really crappy unit that I can send in? Because it doesn't look like they're going to charge in at us, I would think. You, who are you? You're a adventurer. Stay here. I just need like 1 horseman to go. It's not an ideal map for this kind of fight, to be honest. You, Leslie, you can go. Don't know how we're going to get Leslie by herself. Right, come back here. Hold that position. Then you. There we go. Sir Alistair can go, that's not a problem. We could make Sir Alistair Lord of Pendor very quickly before we lose it. We would then need to give him some more land somewhere else, but it would be another lord on the field for us, and I think that's what we're struggling with at the moment, so I think we'll do that after this fight, if we win this fight. Because we just need some more strength on the field, and we don't have it at the moment. And that's what I'm struggling with at the moment, is just keeping up with how quickly the Empire are managing to replenish their lords' troops. This is not a great fight for a cavalry battle. I might even get my cavalry to dismount here, to be honest. I'm going to get my cavalry to dismount. They're going to act as infantry force. This might be a bad decision, but we're going to do it nonetheless. Because we're fighting at a river. Horses going steeply down a cliff into water is not going to work in their favour. So I'd actually rather keep these Marlion as infantry, I think, for this fight. The only problem with that is that I think Alistair's going to get off his horse, isn't he? Oh yeah, we're going to have to send Alistair back. Alistair can remount his horse, that's not a problem. Actually, Alice has been knocked out. That's fine. I'll leave my horse down here as well. I will also fight on foot. I think they'll charge in. Yeah, it looks like they're coming now. That's good. But this is not a good fight for horses at all. We will give Alistair Pendor before we lose it, because then they'll give us another lord going forward to try retake it later. How much strength he has is anyone's guess, but we'll have to see. Look how cool these guys look. A big old mace. Morningstar mace? Something like that. Now where are they? I think they're... This is a big map, I think they're good old time getting here, that's for sure. I suppose I can ride on a horse for now. Just to assess things. Are they coming round the river? Looks like they've dismounted as well, actually. Yeah, I think they've dismounted as well. That's interesting. Here they are. Fine. Are archers firing? They're kind of firing. Oh, we've been knocked out. That's not great. Do I pull back? I'm actually going to pull back from that, I think. Let's try that again on a slightly better location for everyone involved. Interestingly, they lost an Empire nobleman there. Please still give me this river battle. I don't want this river battle at all. This is not a fun map in general. We're going to pull over to this hill up here. It's a long way for us to go. But it might work a little better for us overall. I think it will. Infantry here, archers here, cavalry can just hold here, that's fine. We should get there in time before they turn up. And we will use the Mine on Banneret as a bit of a buffer force if needed. Look how cool these swords are from the Phoenix Risen. They're absolutely ginormous. They feel incredibly impractical for kind of everyday use, but still. Right, how are our forces doing? They're catching up, that's good. Just because our Pendor Black Archers weren't really doing much useful stuff there. Here they come. Infantry here, please. Archers up here. And we'll let the Banneret charge momentarily. I.e. now. Because our infantry and archers are still not in position. And the Morning Banneret should keep these guys safe, hopefully. I might have charged them a little late. Do some damage to you. Just keep my shield on my back. Let's stay alive as long as possible here. We will need to find some land to give to Lord Alistair when the time is right, but that's not at the moment. But we will give him land nonetheless. Oh my goodness, what's happened to those heavy cavalry? Oh, they're fighting infantry. What's wrong with you? Pull back. This isn't going very well, is it? Not really. There's a lot of our heavy cavalry. God damn it. Fine, pull back, pull back. Now we can fight this guy by himself. That's better. Maris Imperator's escaped. Come on! That's incredibly infuriating. He was in there for what, 2 minutes? So we don't even get the benefit of prisoner. Oh, for goodness sake. This is incredibly infuriating overall. But you can see the issue when you have too many prisoners. Little doing, you're going to need to pull back. Let me give Sir Alistair his land quickly before he loses it. Here, hold Burgundia. Not for very long though, but you can hold it for now. Right, Rimousk, we're going to have to follow you, I think. We will lose Maris Castle. Fight you to the end, 107. I need an additional lord here, and I don't have it. Fine, we're going to have to pull back. We'll lose Maris again. Let's go find a snake army to take on. 7,000 dinars lost. There's the Dread Legion. 1462. More than we currently have, but if I was to go to White Stag... Go to White Stag, let's grab what we can here. Donovan, I'm going to need you to come with me, buddy. Because if we're taking on the Dread Legion, we need to do this properly. It's a bit of a Hail Mary effort at this point. We need to get some more troops from White Stag, that's for sure. What do you want? Radiant Cross, that's fine. Where's the garrison? I don't know if I need the Wyvern troops at the moment, to be honest. They'll probably not be that useful for me. Take the Barclay Balestras. I'm quite frustrated with the Empire at the moment. It's probably coming through on camera, I apologise. I don't know why it's not... Why we can't break through their ranks in general. We'll take the Knights of the Wyvern, why not? Although that is going to cost us money. But there'll be decent enough cavalry, I suppose. Armoured Longbowmen. Cobra Warriors wouldn't be terrible. We'll take the Pendor Militia, get them trained up. Imagine... Okay, Brody, so you basically never come out on campaigns, so you're coming with me. Because I need you here. What are you and your men doing? You're resting. That means you're not going to follow me. Great. That's just what I needed. So how many forces do we actually have with us? 162, another 162, so that's what? 350... 550, 670, about 1,000. I reckon we can take them on. Do I have Lethal Deering with me? I do, that's good. We're going to go find ourselves a snake hole. Oh, we've got nothing to eat. That's a problem. We'll have to go to Ethos for that, I think. Actually, no. What am I doing? We got the Order Stronghold for this very reason. The Order Stronghold, lads. Is Livia stuck? So I know we have nothing to eat. It's a problem. I'm aware. Ravenstone and Sion at war. Good. That'll keep Ravenstone. That'll keep Sion busy, I should say. And I give the Devourers that launch a surprise attack on Marleon. 7 days for that. I need all your supplies, good sir. I'll sell this stuff as well, as much as I can. You probably won't be able to take everything, but I just want to clear out my inventory somewhat. Because it's an absolute mess at the moment. We're just taking whatever food we can here. Oh, I might need to take that armour back. That's going to cost a lot of money that he's not going to have to give me. But if we're out on campaign for a while, we should have enough. We should have as much food as possible. Right, that'll do. And we'll come back later. Hello there, Livia Stux. We're going to take you on, especially with the Wyvern War Party here. Let's help the Wyvern War Party out against Livia Stux. At least this is a fight we can win. Here they are. First time we'll have seen them out in the field, really. I mean, we saw them before. They weren't very strong then, that's for sure. So everyone push up here. Everyone follow me. We'll hold on this hill here. Infantry here, please. Archers here. This will be a good test, actually, to see how weak or how strong these Wyvern troops are. Here are the Wyvern Wardens. They definitely need some gloves, but we can give that to them in the future. They're still getting their better shields. And we'll want to give them much heavier crossbows as well, that's for sure. It's a little concerning they can't even hit those troops over the hill yet. But they should be able to as they get closer. But they're not as good as the Plague Wardens yet, just from what I can tell. Come on, Wyvern Wardens, get involved, please. The range on these things are terrible. They can at least get involved now. We'll see how this goes. I'm seeing a couple of Wyvern Warden kills. That's better than nothing. For some reason, there's always a double gap between Wyvern and Warden. I don't know what it is. It's just something about the way these. When you set up your own Knighthood order, it always seems to struggle with that. Right, infantry charge, cavalry charge. Archers stay there, keep shooting. Okay, the Wardens are contributing. Let's see how the Knights do. They're doing okay. And they'll knock out prisoners for us, which is useful. Everyone can charge now, it's fine. Oh my goodness, that Knight Wyvern got absolutely decimated by that horseman. I think he must have got couch lance there. Right, let's shoot you if we can. Just take out your horse and then the Knights will be able to catch up. Okay, the Wyverns are doing a competent job here, but this is a battle very much in our favour. So we don't know how they'll be out generally on the field, but they're probably like a lower order Knighthood order at the moment, so that's better than nothing. And we'll keep suggesting training them. But also they will actually knock out the majority of these troops. Yeah, 37 wounded, look at that. So these guys are going to be great for prisoners later on. Well, once they're fully fledged, they'll be great. Cool. 11 renown. Yeah, you like us. You are suspicious. I'm going to take you and I'm going to sell you straight away so we don't run into the same problem we did before. Leave your Stux. You're going to be sold. 6,000 dinars, thank you. How's our weekly budget looking? Horrendous. That's because we also have some. That's because we have some Wyvern Knights out with us. I need a Snake Cult army. Are there any decent sized Snake Cult armies out? It's just the Dread Legion at the moment. That's interesting. Okay, we're allowed to hire Mismounted Barbarians. Not that's very useful for us, but because the Mismounted Barbarians are weakened, that's achievable for us. I don't know if we can take on the Dread Legion. We're going to try. We're going to try to do. We've got to do something, or at least we can retake Maris Castle, I suppose. Oh, we know that there's Agatha. Oh, there's still a lot of Empire troops around. I still want to try do it though. Don't know who just went off. Oh, the Wyvern War Party ran off there. We need to go help them. That's Lord Cassian. I'd like to help in that one, so I can let him go. Just charge. We've got enough troops here. We've finally got like a competent force going, so this might work in our favour. If we can take this and Origar Castle, then sue for peace, I'll consider that a success. I want to try to take Agathon Legatus prisoner though. That's important to me. If we can take Agathon Legatus prisoner, we should be able to make him a lord in exchange for his freedom. And then he'll fight for us. We can slowly start turning the tide. That's my hope anyway. Doesn't mean it's going to happen, but I'm going to damn well try my best. The Knights of Wyvern are doing okay. And I normally just make them horse archers. I wanted to try something different this time because it's dull to do the same thing every time. Probably will eventually we may well give them proper lances, but for now blunt lances seem to be doing well. And will get us plenty of prisoners, which is good. Although at the moment we've got too many prisoners for our kind of prisoner management. Speaking of which, we should probably upgrade ourselves. Charisma is still a long way off, but let's start working on charisma so we can maybe get more prisoner management in the late game. Should have done that a long time ago. There we go. We're victorious. Cassian escaped, but we can give those troops to someone. That's good. Right, back to Maris Castle, please, gents. Because Agathon Legatus is elsewhere. We're going to retake Maris Castle if it kills me, which it probably will. Heretics are set Marleon. Boris Raven Spear Knights have joined Maris Imperator. That's concerning to me. Wait till tomorrow. Don't know where the Wyvern War Party have gone. But let's retake Maris here. Everyone charge, except for the archers who hold here, please. We'll see how the Wyverns do in siege combat. We don't have many of them here with us, but also if they die we don't have to pay them, which is probably quite useful. Plus we have the Minor and Heavy Cavalry here, they'll be able to do a decent job. I'd almost rather prefer to fight them outside Origar, or inside. If we could fight them at Origar Castle, not Maras, that would almost certainly work better than fighting them here. So if I think we have the strength, we'll push straight onto Origar. I think that would be wise. And I don't think Ansem actually minds about not having a piece of land, so we'll give this to Alistair instead. We haven't seen Alistair yet. Or have we? Because I did see some... Did I see Eventide troops here? No, I didn't. Fine. But yeah, we'll be able to retake Maras, I think, with relatively few casualties, and there's probably also be quite a few prisoners in here for us to take, which would be good. I'm actually going to put the infantry back here, same with the cavalry, because the majority of the losses we're taking right now are from the crossbowmen over the other side of the castle. I'd like to let my archers do a little bit more firing yet. Let my archers fully do what they can, and then we'll push in. I think that's a more reasonable suggestion. I'm still annoyed about losing Maris Imperator as a prisoner, though. He would have been very useful to have the 25,000 dinars, because we are probably going to lose a lot of money from this whole excursion. I imagine that Maris Imperator will be at Origar, so that may not be possible. And it might just be better if we can try hold Maras. If we can retake Maras and hold it properly, that would work probably better in the long run. We've only lost, what, 30 people here so far, so that's not bad. I do like the Pendor Foot Knights, they look cool as well. And they're blunt weapons, so they're pretty good for killing things and taking them prisoner. None of that's been a real concern recently with kind of the amount of Wyvern troops we've had with us. I'm kind of purposefully building to fight with blunt weapons. Everyone charge now. Let's see what we can do. Including our archers, because all the Noldor troops are Lord Lethal Dirins. So that's fine. And I think we've killed 200 of them already. I don't think we need to be too concerned now. Going forward, look how many arrows are up there. It's like an absolute pincushion. I'm pretty sure I said that 2 episodes ago when we were last in Maris Castle. Let's pick up some arrows while we're here. Oh, hits with a different shield, that's fine. Just need to not fall off this ladder. If I fall off this ladder, that's going to be a bad day for me. Just do what we can here. I haven't got actually down and dirty in a siege yet for a while. As in doing melee combat. Usually I just sit back with a ranged weapon. Excellent. More coming in though. Oh, no. Shoot those crossbowmen as best we can. How are we doing? 38 dead, still not terrible. We'll probably be knocked out soon, but we'll have done some good damage here. This is just like light infantry now, this is less concerning at this stage. Right, they should just have their archers left now. They're probably going to snipe me for all I'm worth. Yep, there we go. He was coming at some point, that's fine. We've retaken Maris without too many issues. How long we'll be able to hold on to it, who knows. But if we can get Agatha and Locatus on side, that's going to be so useful. I mean, we're starting to get some of the Empire Lords really close to being able to bring them on side. We're just a bit too slow to catch up to them, I'm finding, at the moment. But we're doing okay. We're managing. It's definitely a bit of kind of we attack then they attack and vice versa. Maris Castle is going to change hands a lot, that's for sure. If I do give this to Alistair though, he's going to have a very competent army with the Phoenix troops in there as well. Who's left? Just these crossbowmen up here. Well done, Pendor Knight. Well done indeed. More renown for us, that's good. More bits of gear that I can't take, but I will drop that off for the much better looking Black Greaves there. Leave those for someone else. This will go to Lord Alistair for now, because I don't think Lord Anson really minds. So Lord Alistair can hold this. I'd like him just to start coming over here and getting it sorted quickly. Interestingly, he's putting Fiatsvein troops inside. Okay, onwards. We're still doing well. Or we're doing okay. Oregon Castle, what you got for me? Oh, surprised the red. 536? Holy hell. 500 Raven troops. Right, we're putting back. Lord Leonius, I'm coming after you. Or hoping to anyway. Wolven Castle's been besieged, that's interesting. That's not what I would have necessarily guessed would have happened, but it's fine. Let's head over to Wolven. Oh, there's quite a few of them here. At least Boris the Raven isn't here. Let's see if we can take on Lord Leonius quickly. No, he's going to run off. This is a pretty decent force, though. I wonder if we could take these guys on. Is Agathon Legatus here? He is. I see him there. This is probably quite an even fight. But you're going to run, aren't you? That's a problem. Eustace Dux. 895 versus 681. Let's do it. Hold here. I do not have much health to make this happen. But that probably couldn't have gone any better in terms of who was going to be involved in that fight. Infantry here, archers here, cavalry on this left, no, on the right flank, please. We have so few infantry, it's ridiculous. We're so archer heavy. But we have lethal doing with us, which will be some Noldor, which is excellent. We're going to need them. This is going to be a big fight. I may cut out bits of this, it might be done in stages, we'll have to see. But if we can take Agathon prisoner, I reckon we'll be able to bring him on side. That'll be the first Empire Lord we've been able to flip over to our side, which will be very useful indeed. I'm very concerned about Boris the Raven, though, with his 450 troops. And I don't even think that's a mercenary band, I think he's just decided to help out the Empire. Which means that he can also... I mean, we can take out Boris the Raven, but we have to do it with some other lords. Cavalry charge now, please. This is going to be a long fight. I'm the king, or the queen even, let me through please, thank you. I want to stay alive as long as possible in this fight, because this is going to be a long fight. I don't think we've got any Wyvern troops with us, I don't believe. Right, cavalry, I think you've done your job, pull back. Let's fire into that mass of troops down there. Don't know really what I'm firing on, but it just looks like general infantry. Right, cavalry charge, infantry charge. Nope, leave my archers alone, please. Leave my archers alone. Thank you. My archers are going to see me through this. Oh, horse receives 44 damage, goodness me. We're doing okay for the time being, though. And again, once we deal... I think probably their highest quality troops are better than our highest quality troops, apart from the Noldor. But I think their lower quality troops are much worse than ours, and that's where we always end up winning. We probably lose at the beginning, and then we win it later on. I can see the Iron Circle Centurions coming from... what's his face? From Agathon Legatus, and I don't want to fight them, so pull back, please. As well as Guardian Empire Knights, nothing I can do against them. But this is why I need him on side, if only just to ensure that we're not fighting those Iron Circle Centurions all the time. We haven't had a reinforcement wave yet, which is good. We're doing better than they are, because they've had a reinforcement wave, I believe. Infantry charge, cavalry charge again. We're gonna have to do these attacks in kind of waves, I think. Because I want to keep my archers alive. Okay, we've got our first reinforcement wave coming in now. That's actually probably quite good. That gives us some more ranged troops to work with. There's an Iron Circle Centurion. Thank you, whoever killed that person. Right, cavalry, very quickly charge the archer line. Infantry, hold back here. I need this cavalry to deal with some of those crossbowmen quickly. And then as soon as they're cavalry here, we pull back. Cavalry charge very quickly. And now pull back because you're being decimated. That might have been a bad decision. I'm hoping that there'll be some prisoners we can recruit from this, because goodness me, we're going to need them. Still haven't seen Lord Alistair though. I guess he's maybe over by Maras now. But if we can deal with this group here, it probably lowers the chance of us having to do a defensive siege outside Maras. Although, with Maras Imperator and Boris the Raven, that could still hurt us considerably. Please leave me alone. Take out your horse, buy myself some time here. Cute. It's not so much about winning that fight, it's about staying alive. I can see you coming for me. Ooh, headshot to the horse. Didn't kill it, but we certainly helped. Right, infantry and cavalry charge again because they're now pushing heavily in. I was too busy with my own fights to really understand what was going on. Watch out for that gladiator, he's going to hurt. 101 damage and he didn't die. Very powerful troops they are. Knights of the Wyvern dying, but it's fine. It means I don't need to pay them anymore. Because we are still struggling with our economy somewhat. But the Knights of the Wyvern are now competent enough troops that I don't need to be upgrading them all the time. Which is probably good. Reinforcements have arrived. 188. We're only just winning in terms of kind of troop count, but I think we will end up winning the later stages of this battle, as I said earlier. That's where we really end up kind of really pushing into them, I would say. Take out the Guardian Empire Knight because he was hurting. And also be worth a very pretty penny. Not that we have space in him, but it's fine. Okay, take out the Armoured Pikemen. Cavalry pull back. Infantry here. Again, we're just going to have to fight this in waves. Cavalry, pull back over here, please. In fact, infantry and cavalry just charge because they're just going to have to keep on. They're just going to have to keep on fighting now, I think. Another Iron Circle Centurion. I was going to try to deal with you, but I went the wrong way. This is why I want Agathon Legatus on the side, because they're so powerful. Much more powerful than the Shadow Legion, who I really haven't had much dealings with for a long time, except as an enemy. Take you out if we can. Taking out their horses, but not well enough just yet. We'll let the archers charge a little bit, I think. Because I don't think most of them got any arrows left. In fact, what we'll do, we'll pull back and then we can push back in again. Although that might mean we can't take any prisoners, or we can take less prisoners, so maybe we don't do that. We'll let the fodder charge as well, because they're just standing there not doing anything. They are charging in though, that could be a problem. Okay, took you out, so at least took your horse out and did some damage to you, that's good. I think it's mostly just infantry charging in. And the occasional knight, which is not fun to deal with. Shield on the back to run away, thank you. I don't want to push too close to them. I may not have a choice in the matter. Oh, come on. By a legionnaire of all things. How about that? We're going to pull back. We'll do this in multiple waves. 693 versus 377. we're just going to have to attack because we are too weak to join in this. Okay, that was a lot of losses, but... Oh, come on, Agatha Nagatas escaped. Rimusk escaped. You are pitiless, you're mine. You escaped. You're free to go just to Stux, because I want you on side. That's unfortunate, really, that Agatha escaped, but not much we can do about that overall. It's better than nothing. That Timid Saber's actually pretty good. Take all you, we can't. Sidonius, you're going to be ransomed ASAP. 5,000 dinars. Raider Warrior, Arquebusiers, Pendor Footman. Frederick, or someone, do you have more troops for me? Do you have any troops you can give to me? No, sadly not. Well, that's not everyone dead from there. There's still Dion, Kairos, and Varus Legatus. I just need them to... I don't know where you're going, Mr. Lethal Durin. Let's go help out with this fight here. Because the moment Leonius is going to win that one. We'll just let our other lords charge in first. Okay, we're just going to have to auto-resolve that. Oh, Jenny admires us. I don't think we have enough relation yet to bring him on side. I'm going to have to check this, so I'll be back in a second, because this is important. I can't remember how much relation it is you need. I think it's possibly 15, and it goes down 5 when you do this, so bear with me a second. Okay, I think we probably need to look about 25 relations, so he's free to go for now. But we will be getting him soon. Leonius and also Agathon Legatus. I really wish we could have taken him last time, because I think he would have actually joined up with us. Right, let's pull back this way towards Wolven. Lord Dion's next. Karastux and Varus Legatus probably won't be able to push in by themselves. Let's just wait for more troops to help with Lord Roland. You're going to run from Karastux, understandably. 380 versus 123. It's better than nothing. Push up here. And there will probably cool things apart after this episode. Or after this battle, I should say. Cavalry can just go on this right hand side flank, that's fine. I'm very scared about Cerberus the Raven, that's for sure. If I end up capturing him, I might even end up asking him just to never return. Which I never normally do for unique spawns, but it might be required. Because I think Cerberus the Raven only can join the Empire free of charge. And we don't want that to happen, because 430 Raven Spear mercenaries would be devastating to us. There won't be much we'll be able to do against that. If he's mixed with any other kind of competent forces as well. Arquebusiers. Oh, that's Donovan. Still waiting to see the Eventide troops from Alistair. Haven't seen them yet. That's good. I'm liking that their cavalry is kind of stuck or not attacking. That's useful. Because that's buying us time to shoot their horses. Pretty soon I think our bow will be ready as well, which will be useful. Of course, if it's near time for a Nodal tournament, we will go do one of those, but sometimes they have to take the back foot for kind of global politics. Try and knock out this guy's horse. That's the Lord. Right, infantry charge, cavalry charge. I should have charged them in earlier, really. That's fine. We do outnumber this guy without too much issue. Right, turn back round. Knock you out as best possible. Turn back round. I'd rather not be knocked out here if possible, because I lost a lot of troops and I was having to auto-resolve. It's not a great way to fight battles. Archers can charge now. We've done the majority of the major fighting here. Oh, we could probably fit in another battle or two, maybe. These battles aren't proving too long. That was a bad hit. Knock you out. Right, who's left? Only 10 troops left, not too bad, and we haven't lost any troops at all. Chiral Stux I'd like to keep fighting to bring him over to our side. This thing, once we manage to bring over kind of a few of these lords, the one we fought before, Chiral Stux, Justa Stux, Agathon Legatus, once we bring them over to our side, the Empire will really struggle. He managed to escape, that's fine. Wow, that's a good horse. Just for selling, it's a good horse. I don't think we need that mace, that's fine. We do definitely need to stop off and sell this stuff though, as well as our prisoners. You're not gonna fight Karos. Right, you guys probably won't fight Chiral Stux at the moment, but we might be able to take out Varus Legatus. There's Lord Anson, that's good. Our Wyvern Warden's got the new shield, which is also useful. Okay, hello Varus Legatus, you do like us. I'm going to actually leave and hope that he attacks someone else. Not me. Here we go. Lads, I need you to get involved, please. Let Lord Roland get involved here. No, Lord Roland is trying to ethos. Interesting. So we'll get involved here. 321 versus 162. This way I don't anger him by saying by engaging him in combat. Someone else has engaged him in combat, so now I can hopefully reap the benefits of letting him go. This is the tough bit of the campaign, because I didn't do any Lord relations bit in the early stages of this campaign, because I didn't think it was worth the time. And that's probably coming back to bite me a little bit now, but I do think we would have wasted time that we could have been usefully using, and we did usefully use elsewhere. And so I don't regret my choice, but it just shows you how important Lord relations are. The good thing about the Empire is that they don't have many castles, and so it's much easier to convince someone to join my side. I just need to wait for the right time to do so. I probably even could have spoken to Varus Legatus and see if he would have joined me there. The cavalry is going to charge because their cavalry is charging right now, and we'll let our infantry charge. Take out you. Good thing about their cavalry is that it's all lost all its momentum here. We've been knocked out, but that's fine. I'd say we're doing okay for now. I mean, they've already lost 46, so we're doing pretty well. The enemies have arrived. I think these horsemen here are going to struggle against that absolute mosh pit of Empire heavy infantry. No, the Knight of the Wyvern. That's fine. At least he didn't die. But then again, if he did die, I wouldn't need to pay him, so... Swings and roundabouts. Sometimes there's a benefit to letting things die. But overall, we're doing pretty well in this fight. We do need some time for our lords to rest, though. I mean, we can probably take on Kairos Dux in the next episode. Which shouldn't be a terrible thing. Because again, I want to bring him on side as well. I'd like to see Alistair wherever he is. Because that'd be useful. Oregon Castle's going to be a real stretch for us to take, I think. So we're in a little bit of a kind of tough position at the moment. But we'll have to see. Really, I need Sir Boris the Raven to die. And if he does, we might even be able to get a Qualish Gem off him. But really, I would need the money more than anything else, I would say. There we go. 19 renown. We've helped Lord Rain, which is also good for our relations. Leave those troops. Although we are able to recruit the... Well, this is interesting. I don't think I've been here before. Right, go back to Victory Progress. We are able to hire Mist Mountain Barbarians at the moment, which is good. Do we think we can take on Kairos Dux? Very quickly? Probably not. Because all our troops seem to be quite scared of him. Looks like everyone's going home, so I'll officially let them go home for now. End the campaign. Wolven Castle is still under siege, though, which I don't really want to be happening. But if it's only those troops there, that's not too bad. Knights of the Wyvern got the war darts. That's good, I suppose. Let's recall the banners, although I doubt many of them will turn up. Pendor Swordsman, Arquebusier. Let's upgrade whoever we can here. Hero Adventurer. Move the Swordsman up a little bit. I want Kairos Dux to die, really. Because I don't want him continuing the siege. Borodis is here, that's good. Hanson's here, right, we might be able to turn the tide. Ooh, we're starting to level out how much training we can give to these guys. That's fine, welcome back, friend. Do you have any troops that you can give to me quickly before you go straight back out? No. So you're going to go out and keep upgrading them as best you can, please. We can tell Kairos Dux. I just need to check his relation with me, if I remember correctly. KLM. See if I can remember my alphabet. He's cooperative to us, that's good. I do need the banneret here ready with me. And now we can attack him. You're cooperative. Surrender or die. I think he had 220 or 260 on him. So we'll see how this goes. This is turning into a longer episode than I anticipated, but that's fine. We're making progress. Although, I imagine it won't take long for them to come back and attack me again. But we'll have to see. I think we've probably kept Maris Castle alive for a little while, which is good. It looks like they don't want to charge in us. So we'll get the cavalry to move forward here. And we'll just use one of these horsemen. You will do. Off you go, please, sir. To your death, probably, but, you know, for the cause. That being said, these will be Shadow Legion Centurions. They're going to hurt. But it will relieve Wolfen Castle for the time being. And also, because he's Marshal, they'll have to spend some time, I think, getting in or voting for a new Marshal, so that might work in our favour. Empire Cavalry is dead. Unfortunate, but had to be done. I don't want to be charging them. I'd much prefer they charge me. Because their cavalry is always much further ahead of the rest of their army. Let's just wait for the right moment. Cavalry, come over here, please. Our archers are starting to fire now, which is good. Cavalry can charge. Because they'll focus on their cavalry, which is good. They should do anyway. A few of them are going to be idiots and charge that way, but that's not a problem. I just want to deal with those Shadow Legion Centurions before they become a huge concern, and then we can deal with the rest of the army afterwards. It's a real shame that I'm having to fight my... I'm the Grand Master. Why are you going to attack me? Right. I think we've dealt with the majority of them now. Let's pull back. Bring the cavalry back over here, please. Thank you. Let our archers keep firing. Losing a few troops. It's about even at the moment. Cavalry charge again. So the Shadow Legion Centurions are doing pretty well here against our Marlion Banneret. Just to see how these Shadow Legion Centurions are hurting. But again, I think it will be the lower echelons of troops where we all win this. Once we dealt with the Shadow Legion, I think we're fine. Pull back. Poor horse taking a big old javelin to the side of his head. Right in his ear. Right, infantry charge, cavalry charge now. We just have to fight. Because I think we're actually losing at the moment, which is not fun. Put our shield back on and pull back. No. I'm too important to die. I'm too young. Oh, we knocked him out. With our horse. How about that? But then we got knocked out by another Shadow Legion Centurion, so, you know. I think we'll be okay. Now that we dealt with the Shadow Legion Centurions, for the most part, I don't think it's as much of an issue. I'm happy to see the Knights of the Wyvern actually contributing, getting kills. That's very nice, because sometimes they just don't really get involved. So that is very nice indeed. More Shadow Legion Centurions coming in though. I thought we were all done with them. Clearly not. But hopefully they're away from the rest of their army, so we might be able to deal with them hopefully before the rest of their army turns up. Loss of a Silver Mist Ranger is unfortunate. We always knew this was going to be kind of a tough final engagement. Let's pull back. I'll have to send our troops in like this, which I don't really like doing. You're free to go, sir. Because again, in the long run, I'm going to need Kara stacks on side. Oh, I want to take those Shadow Legion Centurions. So we'll let some other troops go for those. And I'm going to let everyone go home for now. Everyone go home. And I'm going to send Banneret to White Stag. Because they have 218 prisoners. And I want it for my own paycheck. So we'll pull back to White Stag. I'm not losing too much money because the mine and Banneret are pretty weak at the moment. Where's the garrison? We're going to give all these prisoners in. We will go sell them at a later date, I think. Oh, I didn't mean to take them all. That was silly of me. But all those prisoners from the mine on Banneret will see us through economy-wise for a little while. I'd be willing to make peace with the Empire at the moment. What's the issue? Here, have 1,000 dinars. Noble recruits, I might be able to take 10. It's better than nothing, I suppose. I can't build anything new here. Let's speak to Sarah the Fox. Hopefully I didn't put anything important in my chest in Almera, so I won't be able to get that back. Emissary to the Bex Empire, enter into truce, send Leslie. Well, we will leave things at the top of the table here in White Stag Castle. Next time we see how things go. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.